Hey everybody, my name is Jordan, and I am making this video to go on my 24/7 Fife channel, this will actually be part of my Accutane diary. The date is September 20th, and I don't know exactly the day, September 20th, 2012. I don't know exactly the day that I went off Accutane. I want to say it was around the same time in January, maybe a little bit earlier. I want to say the 24th, but I don't think that's it. But I've been off Accutane for roughly 9 months now, and everybody's watching this is just like, oh my god, it didn't work. Oh, I feel so bad for you. You went through all that and it didn't work. No, 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 no. You were wrong. It worked. It worked very, very well. In fact, I'll run down the last 9 months for you. Well, so went off Accutane. Life pretty much sucked, and then started to get progressively better. I want to say I was depressed. I had really, really, really bad thoughts up until the start of the summer, around like June, or maybe like middle of May, whenever I started my job. Um, but before that, it hit April, and well, April 1st, I broke. Okay, I didn't break out at all. 4 months off Accutane, didn't break out one bit. And I remember I was gonna make a video at like 3 months and be like, hey, "This is amazing! I've never broken out yet." And then slowly but surely, actually, it wasn't slowly at all. I woke up April 1st and I had like 7 or 8 zits on my face. It was ridiculous. It was actually never that bad as it is, or never as bad since then. I literally woke up and it was like whiteheads, like all over. Like, it was ridiculously painful. I was like, this is terrible. I actually started to notice it because I was getting oily again. My nose actually, I kept seeing blackheads on my nose, and I was like, better start washing my face some more, because I didn't like to wash my face because it would be so dry. But, so yeah, April 1st came, it's just like, here's your acne back. And I was like, oh, darn it. And I actually, just for the record, I had some extreme migraines right about that time also. Like, I was actually in the hospital. I went to the ER for them. And they hooked me up to they hooked me up to an IV, and they loaded me up with some stuff, and the headache went away. I actually thought that I was nearsighted, because I would get it whenever I would be reading my history book, and I actually still don't know what was the cause of the migraines. It could have been Accutane, it could have just been me, but so yeah, I did have like massive migraines. Haven't had them since then. Haven't had them since. But continuing onward, summer came, and I was still breaking out a little bit. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I didn't really worry about it. Started washing my face, or wash it. I actually wash it insane amounts of times. I probably wash my face like 3 times a day. I just use the proactive stuff. But it doesn't really get rid of my like whiteheads and stuff, but it definitely gets rid of the blackheads on my nose. There's definitely a decrease in blackheads on my nose. Before Accutane, it was like all over the place, like my nose was black. But now it's like, now they just go away, me rubbing them out. So it's actually really, really nice. But, where to go from here? Alright, summer. Summer, we got my job. Worked like crazy. I worked at Home City Ice, and Wisconsin had a very, very hot summer, unusually hot summer. In fact, I still work there, but I believe that we all get let off. I worked in packaging, and we stood in the same spot for 8 hours a day, throwing ice on the pallets. But occasionally we'd move about 20 feet to change the bags. So that was always exciting. But, yeah, it wasn't the most fun job in the world. But it definitely, my mind kinda, when you stay in the same spot for a while, you start to go slowly insane and talk to yourself. So I had a few conversations with myself working there, and acne wasn't that bad. Acne wasn't that bad, or maybe I just didn't notice it. Maybe I'm noticing it more now that school's starting. I'm like, oh my gosh. But definitely it's been getting progressively worse. This is actually amazing, because I actually loaded up the webcam software and I was like, oh my gosh, I can still see this scar that's been around since probably, I actually remember the zits because I popped in school once. It was really disgusting. Um, but yeah, so that's a little embarrassing. Overall scarring, I know that the webcam amplifies red. You can't see this at all in a mirror. I didn't even know that this was there. There's a little red mark underneath my eye here. But it definitely amplifies scarring and just acne in general. I haven't done this in a while. Sorry. Um, uh, right now, so went through summer. Acne wasn't that bad, or I didn't really notice it. School started up. Maybe I'm touching my face more. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I only wash my face twice a day. I don't know. But it's been getting a little worse. It's been getting a little worse. And I've always been afraid, like, oh my god, am I gonna have to go back on Accutane? And I'm like, oh, I really don't want to. But recently I just watched my before and after Accutane. I'm like, wow, my acne is nowhere near as bad as it was. As you can see, it's actually a little swollen on this side, and I actually don't get cysts, which is kind of nice. That might be a lie, actually. Well, a little bit of a lie, but they're nowhere near as bad as they were. Nowhere near as bad as they were. I think this is just like inflamed right now, as I was touching it and bugging it. So it's a little swollen. Otherwise, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, this was 9 months off Accutane, and there are people gonna be like, Jordan, I feel so bad for you. You went through 5 months of hell, and then 9 months later, it sucks. It does. The feeling kind of sucks that like I might have to go back on it maybe one day, because I know that people do go on it twice, and I don't want to be one of those people. I do not. No, do not. Oh, probably should mention my back. I haven't even thought of my back at all. I haven't broken out my back at all. None. I know a lot of people watch my video where I've got my shirt off and showing off my back, and I've got incredibly bad scars on my back. But I haven't broken out in a long time on my back. If not since that when I stopped breaking out altogether when I was on Accutane. But yeah, otherwise, you know what, guys? I really don't got that much more to talk about. Acne's back, but nowhere near as bad as it was. Probably should say something about scarring. Yeah, like I said, this webcam amplifies the red, and will of course amplify my scars. I've also got the light shine, low dim light shine right on me, and that doesn't help it much either. But you know, overall scarring, my acne really went away, or my acne scars went away. So yeah, I'm gonna end this off. It's 8 minutes long of me rambling off about Accutane. I've been meaning to make this for a while, so here it is. All right, guys, I'll see y'all next time.